My name is Bernard Howard. I'm a director of the Howard Group of Companies. We're based in Peterborough, Corby and Northampton. And I'm the chairman of the Midlands region, the UKWA. And I've been around a long while, and I have never seen business in such a low ebb what it is today. It's all been brought about by Gordon Brown, Alistair Darling and Blair. I feel the British people deserve better. I did put this to the Prime Minister verbally at the CBI conference, and everything I stated at that conference in 2008 is true today. I told him I was in the real world and he was in cuckoo land. And today, talking to the members of the UKWA and my friends here today, they confirm everything I said at that conference. And I feel the CBI should start pressurising government to lend industry, especially the small businesses, more finance, because don't forget, it's the small companies what provide the employment of the country. The employment of the country depends on small businesses. I always say, acorns grows into oak trees. I'm a farmer, so that's what I say. But the message I'd like to give to Gordon Brown, Alistair Darling, I'm in the real world, and they're in cuckoo land. And I feel that the country deserves better. And I'll ask for public resignation of Alistair Darling, what he's done to our country. And I'll say this there, that selling our gold reserves was a backward step. He lost £4 billion in selling our gold reserves. But the message is been made quite clear to me today that British business is struggling. And I cannot see where the government is helping on the money. The banks, they lend the banks money, taxpayers' money, but this money is not used for small businesses. But the message I'd like to Darling, in his budget, I don't know where he came from to produce a budget like that. By taxing the rich people, the money goes out of the country, and I feel they're talking about 3 million. If he doesn't come off his backside and put a better deal together for small business, he'll go up to 5 million. And as I say, I on behalf of business people and farmers, I told Gordon Brown many times in letters that one thing what got him out of Parliament is the farmers, because food costs have gone up, and today it's gone up to 25%. The British people, again, deserve better. You've got to look after the farmers. And I feel that if this is not recognised, he's been ignoring our pleas. The NFU and the National Pig Federation and all the livestock people, we won't have any livestock left in the country. And it's a serious matter, and I thank you for giving me the opportunity to share it, because here we are at NEC today, we're all trying to get more business. There's a lot of English people, and especially small businesses, that are crying out for support from government. And I cannot understand why the government lends the banks taxpayers' money, and then they don't lend it to the business people. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. Well, Alistair Darling just put 2p on Derv again. It's been put on in September. We seem to be like a political animal, road transport, logistics, and what he's done to the warehousing, the empty warehousing, they're taxing us in rates, when you and I know with it, when a building, we've got a crisis on in the warehouse industry, and if you keep putting charges on empty warehousing, the retailers are hit, and it's got untold effect for the future. And I feel that Gordon Brown must, the message I'd like to give to Gordon Brown today is to stop the rates being put on empty warehousing and retail outlets. That's causing a lot of harm for progress in business. And if Mr. Brown can do anything, this is his opportunity. Message from the show. That's the message from road hauliers, logistics, warehouse keepers, and where we are today. It's quality, and today I'm utterly amazed. The people who's here today, who's here, and I asked them the same question as this chairman, why are you coming? He said, well, there's nothing else for us. The cancellation of the commercial show, another step in the coffin made by Gordon Brown, and if he doesn't help the small man to develop his businesses, to employ people, don't forget that generation is, if you don't look after them, it's gone. And I feel that there's a lot of issues. We've never had, in my lifetime, I've never seen the recession, it's so deep. Because I've seen hard-working people put on the dole and lose their businesses because of the mismanagement of this government.